wish I was a good, good man, standing with your hand in mine, doing everything just right. How happy we would be. Instead you're looking at an old good fool, giving him the sad, sad eye, doing what your good book tells you when you see a man in need. I don't want your charity, you ain't gotta toe that line. I had a different history. Tell me, would it make you mine if I was a good, 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 good man? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. Pity on us simple-minded. We make a lot of bad mistakes. We never seem to roll a level. We never seem to catch a break. And I've done things there's no excuse for. Ain't no way to turn back time. I'm busy trying to fix tomorrow by leaving yesterday behind. Here you come confusing love and forgiveness, making me some special case. If you didn't have to save me, would you love me anyway? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a broken angel, if I stood at heaven's gate, if I wasn't all this wreckage, tell me, would it be too late? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. She's all that I've got and she knows it. She throws me a bone every once in a while. She makes it clear in no uncertain terms it's good enough to be here by her side. And I should count myself lucky, 'cause she'll open doors that I can't. Sounds like a trap, but brother, if you stood where I stood, then you'd understand. Whatever Louise wants, whatever whatever Louise wants. I see disapproval in her face, but I hear the abolition of her voice. You wish that we could trade places. You long to be one of her boys, but today I'm the one that she favors. What changes indeed her middle name? It's not that she rules me that breaks my spirit. What bruises me most is that I'm unashamed. Whatever Louise wants, whatever Louise wants, whatever Louise wants. Fine art of bending without breaking. This is the school where you learn. Headmistress Louise is your reason for living, and all she wants, and all she wants, and all she wants is for you to be her fool in return. Here I was all set to leave her, but I've got a duty to keep her away from unsuspecting schoolboys blooming with desire. I'd better stay, think nothing of it, my young brother. Consider it my grand sacrifice. I'm sorry I can't talk any longer. She's calling me now. I've got to run and make it nice. Whatever Louise wants, 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 whatever Louise wants. I'm misunderstood. I thought she was saying good luck. She was saying, I thought she was saying good luck. She was saying goodbye. She was saying goodbye. Welcome to the birthday show. Welcome to the birthday show. This one's birthday. This one's birthday. I'm going to play and sing. Yada da 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 da. It's just great. It's been a great couple of days. I usually take the whole month, but I ended up with the whole weekend, and it's been Indigenous Peoples Day and my birthday and Columbus Day and all kinds of people battling in the middle of my birthday. That's fine. Let them fight. I'm a little bit of everybody. I'm a little bit of everybody. And thank you so much for showing up and hanging out. It's a madcap. Who knows what I'm going to sing? I have no idea what's next sometimes at this point. If change that sparkle in your eye is gone. Your smile is just a careless yawn. You're breaking my heart. You've changed. You've changed. Your kisses now are so blasé. You're bored with me in every way. I can't understand. You've changed. You've forgotten the words I love you. Each memory that we've shared. You ignore every star above you. I can't realize that you ever really cared. You've changed. You're not the angel I once knew. You've no need to tell me now we're through. It's all over now. You've changed. You've changed. You're not the angel I once knew. No need to tell me now we're through. It's all over now. You've changed. Oh, Eliza Jane, of all the things your daddy said, and some of them were so cool, one of them was cruel, true. He said we wouldn't last because it was so hard. Oh, Eliza Jane, say so long do you trust fund as you slammed the door and swore you'd never see them again. Narrow-minded, white, and unenlightened is what you said. Now you and your pride live on the east side in a furnished 4th-floor room, and the rent is due. Oh, Eliza Jane, it was you and I, holding hands, black and white, and looking like a Unitarian Christmas card that loses all its luster long before the 25th. Because it's been so hard. Oh, Eliza Jane, what hair you didn't cut or perm you had braided back, hoping your predetermined genetic situation might be mistaken for being black. Oh, Eliza Jane, your friends from private school thought it was the coolest thing. My friends reminded me that no amount of cream in my coffee would turn it to a glass of milk. Now sisters roll their eyes and they suck their teeth, and rednecks shake their heads in total disbelief at us. Oh, Liza Jane, it was you and I, holding hands, black and white, and looking like a Unitarian Christmas card that's prematurely torn and tossed beneath the tree because it's been so hard. Oh, Liza Jane, one night I heard you pray this color crazy world to go away. But it's too late, the canvas is painted on, pretty colors gone, and there's nothing left to say. So I left you with two children we thought would fix it all, with eyes like yours and hair like mine. Oh, Liza Jane, it was you and I, holding hands, black and white, and looking like a Unitarian Christmas card. It's prematurely torn and tossed beneath a tree because it's been so hard. It's been so hard. Go doodle. "10,000 skies, that's how I count them, just keeping time simply won't do. Crazy as this ticket to Tulsa, crazy as a drink off the wagon. 10,000 skies, 10,000 skies. All that I'm asking is just one more night. 10,001. Braver than walking through fire, braver than saying goodbye. 10,000 skies. Skies roll across heaven, fold into one. All that I own now, I hitch my heart to a cloud passing by. I wish forever was more than a word. 10,000 skies, all of them blue. 10,000 skies, all of them blue. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I love Eugene Lee. You're always pulling words out. Oh, this song. Appreciate that. Here you go, Greg. Big brother, thank you for your birthday wish at 1:30 in the morning. It's very sweet of you. I only go up at night when the moon is full and the evening breezes blow. I go only high enough to see the ground below. I only go up at night. That's when no one else can see me being foolish and wishing for one more chance to do it all again. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. He taught me how to fly, and like any son, I wanted to make good my first impression. But words from the wise were wasted on the foolish and the young. Now I only go up at night. The illusion is complete. No one knows of my survival. The twilight hours are mine and mine alone. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know. Daryl Hall was also born on October 11th. Baby hair in a woman's eye, I can feel you watching in the night. Come along with me, I'm waiting for the sunrise. When I feel cold, you warm me. When I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. Oh, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. Why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you want to be free, all you got to do is say so. When you feel cold, I'll warm you. And when you feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. Oh, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Sarah, smile. I want you smile a while for me, Sarah. Come on. I want you smile a while for me, Sarah. Sarah, smile. I want you smile a while. Feel like it. Yeah, you're gonna keep on trying to making me crazy, baby. Smile. Won't you smile a while? Woo! Stay in Philly for a minute. is a fork in the road. Love's last episode. There's nowhere to go. Oh, no, you made a choice, and now it's up to me. Yeah, to bow gracefully, though you hold the key, baby. Wherever you call me, I'll be there. Wherever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be around. I knew just what to say, because I found out today all the words had slipped away. But I know there's always a chance, a tiny spark still remains, yeah. And sparks turn into flame. Love can grow once again, but I know you know. Whatever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be around. Just call on me, I know I'll be coming, ripping and running. Woo. Just call my name, and I'll be around. I'll be around, yes I will. I'll be around. Good luck when you go to the doctor, CM. I know you've been through some stuff, sister. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear Atlantic water lap around the eastern shore, as far in as Varnum town. Fondness of distant runners sit silent in the old town ruins. Confederate and Union ships lie mute in their watery drown. It's quiet on the ocean highway, Sandy Creek to Calabash. I come in from Pender County, all because you asked to hold my hand. Yeah. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear your laughter as it echoes round the eastern shore, as far in as Varnum town. It's quiet on the ocean highway, Sandy Creek to Calabash. I come in from Pender County, all because you asked to hold my hand. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear your laughter as it echoes round the eastern shore, as foreign as Varnum town. Let me do a quick commercial up in here, peeps. 10% tonight goes to Schools on Wheels. Schools on Wheels ends the cycle of homelessness, one child at a time. They support the academic, social, and emotional growth of students impacted by homelessness. So that's where I'm sending some money. If you feel like sending me money, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything like that. You can just listen. But I'll pay a little mortgage. And yeah, that's where I'll send what I send. That sounds like such a cool program. And that's where I'm going with it. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Wow, a bunch of people here. Oh, 75, heading towards 80 people. That's cool. Here you go, Michael. I'll be 83 in August. I probably shouldn't drive at night. Add to that this rain slick road. Even in the cracked headlight, it's clearly just a fender bender. Sorry I ran into you. Here's a roll of $100 bills. Pretty certain that'll do. 80 years to give you wrinkles. Wrinkles never hide the eyes. Eyes are always a dead show giveaway. Even to the best who's nice. Kid, you got the kind of face I could tell you anything. It's been a long time between confessions and the peace that might bring. A good hitman learns how the powder burns. Keep a trigger in a glove. Keep another name forever. Take care of the ones you love. I've been coaching Little League. I know all the children's names. There's nothing like my tulip garden or my toy electric trains. Then they came the Inglewood shootout. We all scattered with the wind like petals from a late spring dogwood. I never to be seen again. That was back in '67. You think I'd settle far away? Keep a close eye on this city, 'cause this is my Yankees play. Kid, you got the kind of face I could tell you anything. It's been a long time between confessions and the peace that might bring. A good hitman learns how the powder burns. Pull the trigger in a glove. Take another name forever. Take you to what you love. Always got an extra grind. Some kid I never seen before. Hi cousin, some son of a job I done. Some kid out there even the score. Maybe I'm a kitchen whisper. When his mama's in a gin. Maybe number one on his hit list. My good fortune running thin. You seem to be a nice young fellow. I know it's getting late. No need to trouble 911. Memorize your license plate. Kid, you got the kind of face I could tell you anything. It's been a long time between confessions. The peace that might bring. A good hitman learns how the powder burns. Pull the trigger in a glove. Take another name forever. Take you to what you love. This is for Layla and Marley. Oh. You got it, Donna. Sure. Sam, keep me abreast of the scores. I love that, Sam. That's great. Annabelle Morrow, my cousin by marriage. Hi, Annabelle. Goodbye, Pluto. So long to your tradition and your solo life's ambition of just whirling around the sun. Goodbye, Pluto. Being number 9 was nice till you lost your planetary status. Now you're simply rock and ice. There are 8 that spin before you, and they use up all the rays that the sun gives to her children to turn the night to day. So goodbye, Pluto. I know it doesn't seem quite fair. 3,000 million miles away, and God just leaves you there. And I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Goodbye, Pluto, all this bidding you do. I and both of us know better that you're orbiting in through. Never mind then, Pluto. With one roll around the sun, 250 years go by, and when that year is done, by that time, Pluto, they'll be dead and gone to dust, taking their equations with them, their opinions gone to rust. And I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. La da 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 da, la da da da, la da 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 da. Oh. Goodbye, old me. You were useful while you lasted. Now I'm dropping off that bastard that kept springtime out of reach. Farewell, you old familiar, as you track your way through space. There comes a time when all of us are done and get replaced. So goodbye, Pluto, you'll be salty for a while, but a couple trips around Old Sol and you'll be back in style. And I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Here's your rain stick solo, crow harp. Rita was 16 years, hazel-eyed, chestnut hair. She made the Woolworth counter shine. Eddie was a sweet romancer and a darn good dancer. They waltzed the aisles of the 5 and dime. They'd sing, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me. Hey, it's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this 5 and dime. Eddie played the steel guitar. His mama cried 'cause he played in bars. And he kept young Rita out late at night. Soon they married up in Abilene, lost a child in Tennessee, but still that love survived. And they sing, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight, dance a little closer to me. Hey, it's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this 5 and dime. One of the boys in Eddie's band took a shine to Rita's hand, so Eddie ran off with the bass man's wife. Oh, but he was back by June, singing a different tune, sporting Miss Rita back by his side. And they'd sing, dance a little closer to me. We worked our shit out, yes we did. Dance a little closer now. Dance a little closer to me. It's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this 5 and dime. Eddie played in the barroom band till arthritis took his hands. Now he sells insurance on the side. Rita's got a house to keep. She sells dime style novels with a love so sweet. And they dance to the radio late at night. And they sing, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight, dance a little closer to me. It's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this 5 and dime. Rita was 16 years, hazel eyes and chestnut hair. She made the Woolworth counter shine. Eddie was a sweet romancer, a darn good dancer. They waltzed the aisles, the 5 and dime. Pink ripe peaches in a pretty glass bowl, goldfinch chirping on the telephone pole, clothesline humming, I can hear it sing when the wind is blowing through everything. Last day of winter, first day of spring, living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Kitchen table covered with magazines, fresh cup of coffee, Franks and beans, a daffodil blooming by the garden stairs. I don't remember ever planting them there. Last day of winter, first day of spring, living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Yeah, John Prine's birthday was yesterday, so was Lisa Jeanette's. whippoorwill whistling, robin on the wing, fresh cut apple, telephone ring. Any interruption, well, that's good enough for me. Or what I wouldn't give for your company. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Living ain't easy, like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. There's some pseudo John Prine. Mother Trouble called, said she was doing fine right up to the time of the lineup. Somebody picked him clean out the crowd, recognized his shirt and shoes for crying out loud. He admitted that he did it. In fact, he seemed proud. Released in my custody. What do I do with it now? Tell me, Mrs. Trouble, do you keep a gun in your house? Secure and locked and safe from your children in its own metal box, combination known to you and you alone. The Mother Trouble sees a baby through her precinct eyes. The flickering fluorescence sing a song they've sung a million times. She recalled to pluck the wings off of flies kind of thing. Thought she had a little scientist. No one recognized this till he was way too big, way too strong, and too far gone for reason. Tell me, Mrs. Trouble, do you keep a gun in your house? Secure and locked, safe from your children in its own metal box, combination known to you and you alone. Mother Trouble called, said he looked so quiet, like a peaceful trip back in time when he was a baby sleeping. She gave him a cook. She made him a sandwich, gave him a goodnight kiss. Now there's cordite on her hands and a hole in his chest the size of my fist. The officer said she got the right to stay silent. Then came the click of the cuffs. Tell me, Mrs. Trouble, do you keep a gun in your house? Secure and locked and safe from your children in its own metal box, combination known to you and you alone. Close that again. Tell me, Mrs. Trouble, do you keep a gun in your house? Secure and locked and safe from your children in its own metal box, combination known to you and you alone. in a while. I take the train downtown every day. You get on 5th and Market. It's none of my business. You shouldn't have to ride. Someone who cares enough should drive you. That's what I'd say, but I'm just a boy on a train. Sometimes I'm lost in the clickety-clack. Houses slip by my window. One could be mine, you could be waiting there. I could be covered in your kisses like crazy rain, but I'm just a boy on a train. Every so often you carry a light green bag. Once on a Thursday you smiled at me. Then we'd have coffee. Then we'd have Main Street. Then we'd have children. Thank you, conductor, for your timely warning that the doors have closed. I miss my stop and I'm late again. Soon to be reprimanded. And if I'm fired, I'll ever so kindly reply, do what you must, for I'm resilient. 'Cause I've seen a face so shining and brilliant that I've been a king, if just for one moment. One moment of fame for a boy on a train. Da, 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 da. Thank you, Betsy. I'm glad you think that's a kind, nice song. It is. I think it is, too. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Well, let's find another kind, nice song. I haven't played, let's see, I haven't played, I don't really like karate. I don't want to hit nobody. I'd rather try to talk some sense than throw a fist in self-defense. There's a boy I know in home. Other boys make fun of him. He would rather sing with the girls in chorus than hang out with the boys in jail. Didn't understand the reason. He passed by the other day. I his lips and nose were bleeding. 3 other boys ran the other way. So I followed them where they were running, to a corner of the school playground, where a honeysuckle climbs the fences when there's nobody else around. I politely asked them why they did it, told them that it didn't seem fair. He's always helped me out in algebra. That's when a fist came through the air. That fist caught me on my shoulder. I never had a chance to run. Three bigger boys just started swinging. Three bigger boys against just one. Sorry that I tore my jacket when I made the first boy slip. Sorry that the second one's teeth found their way through his bottom lip. Never meant to make the third one pee his brand new khaki pants, curl up in a ball before me. Sorry about that circumstance. I don't mind this week's detention. I can look out where my classmates play. I see the singing boy head high walking. See the other boys clear the way. I don't really like karate. Dear Amelia is a joke on the rest of us. Were you laughing at the instruments that said when you were nowhere at all? Dear Amelia, did your Electra let you down? When all that metal hit, tell me, did you miss your ticker tape parade and your name in the news again? Did you finally find a lover who wouldn't sell your name with a deep blue invitation written on the South Pacific waves? Amelia, Amelia, ooh-ha. When the steady glow of the dashboard lights all went black, and you went spinning down so certain, so true, into the deep dark blue. Dear Amelia, I'm writing all this down, sealed it in a bottle and sent it on the restless sea to you, dear Amelia. You know we landed on the moon, and I will get this message through, 'cause if this bottle cracks and breaks like your wings or a heart, it will go spinning down so certain, so true, into the deep dark blue. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gypsy ran away to an island in the south. My love, sweet love, buried in a mound somewhere on the wind. Smell of her perfume, my love, sweet love, with a little tune. Hey, yeah. Gypsy boy said, you own my heart, and you hold it in your loving hands, and you carry it beside you. Your sweet and lonesome way, my love, sweet love, just to hear him say, oh, yeah. Notes upon a string, so lovely when he said, my love, sweet love, if only I had wings, I would fly away, yes I would, to your island cabaret, my love, sweet love, just to hear him say, do-do-do-do-do, hey, 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 hey. I hope he's the one this time. I hope he's the one this time. And he sees you as a mystery. He doesn't mind some history and understands his goodness doesn't spring from nowhere. I hope he's the one this time. I pray to God that he's an A1 lister. Fingers crossed that he's a kick-ass kisser, and that he holds your hand for no good all you meant to someone else. Would fool leave you broken like the last one always does. I hope he's the one this time. May your party go on uninterrupted like mine. And as your heart gets reconstructed, and you untie the pretty bows of compromise, cue up the band and dry your eyes, and say that he's the one, 'cause maybe he's the one. I hope he's the one this time. Hey, I can understand how it might be kind of hard for you to love a man like me. I don't blame you much for wanting to be free. I just wanted you to know that I loved you better than your own kin did right from the very start. It's my own fault what happens to my heart, because you've always known you'd go and do what you've got to do. My wild, sweet love, though it may mean that I'll never kiss those sweet lips again, pay that no mind. If you find that dapple dream of yours, you can come on back and see me when you can. My birthday. Here is my birthday. It's my birthday. Birthday, 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 Shabby polka. Here it's your birthday. that hallelujah. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. One is as sweet as your very first kiss, the other gonna go down strong. Neither one will sustain you, as the other make your belly lame and go wrong. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. Hers is just like a ringing a bell, yours like a worn-out shoe. She had a voice just like honey, yours like leather nails and glue. You can sing yourself a lullaby and polka all the night through. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow, but yesterday was come and gone. I hijacked the pie and the whiskey, kidnapped your mama's soul, yeah. Oh, but worn-out shoes, well, they're made for walking. You better get a walking, or you ain't gonna get too long. And you can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow. You can sing yourself a lullaby. You can sing yourself another song. You could live on pie and whiskey. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live it. You're not gonna live too long. Hey, boom, 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 Is that all you do, Donna? Anytime Donna comes up, all she wants to do is ask for a request. It's like she's not even listening to the song that was played before. She got her own song in her mind. Oh, that's okay, and that's fine. I'll play anything you want. Let's hear somewhere. I haven't quite memorized that one. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. It's not that you're no good, we're just no good for each other. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. You generally decent people, don't you get me wrong. But when we get together, we're together too long to validate your sense of purpose and your self-esteem. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. What I said? You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. It's not that you're no good, we're just no good for each other. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. A couple minutes with you and I'm covered in dirt. I'm lying and I'm stealing and my feelings get hurt. Cars end up in ditches, foreheads end up with stitches. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. You told me date your sister cause she just like you. I guess you wasn't kidding cause she crazy too. No mean to cast aspersions on your family tree. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. Bridge! Yeah, but the bridge, I got the bridge and I'm playing it. But what do you mean? Jump off the bridge? You crazy? Every time you show up, you disrupt my life. I'm waking up hungover with my neighbor's wife. Whenever you're around me, trouble never fails to find me. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. I'm drinking, I'm smoking, my windows end up broken. I end up in Hoboken without a subway token. I wouldn't be in jail if you wasn't so outspoken. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. You ain't the bad person, somebody post my bail. Squid-dee-da, bridges, bitch. Unfamiliar moon, stars are out of place. Everything is new. Everything is changed. Like a baby child just has to cry when she sees it for the first time and she don't understand. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. That can't be our song. Those are the words I know. The melody's all wrong, but the DJ says that's how it goes. Like a child has to learn on his own. You get too close to a bird, she'll be gone. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. This can't be my house. How can this be home? I don't recognize it anymore. Front door is higher than I've known. It's like climbing up a mountain, 'cause now I climb alone. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. I was born by the river in a little tent. But just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, there is. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. Beyond the sky, it's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, yeah. And so I went to my brother, and I said, brother, help me, please. But he wound up knocking me, yes he did, back down on my knees. There were times that I thought I wouldn't last too long. But now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it is. And so I went to my brother, and I said, brother, help me, please. But he just wound up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there were times that I thought I wouldn't last too long. But now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, there is. Oh. Yeah. Well, y'all done did it again. But this time you did it through my birthday. Wow, this has just been a gas. This has been so much fun. It was a blast. Again, 10% tonight goes to Schools on Wheels, ending the cycle of homelessness one child at a time. The mission of Schools on Wheels of Massachusetts is to support the academic, social, and emotional growth of students impacted by homelessness. And on their website, you can see them purchasing getting a bunch of backpacks together for children, so that children had backpacks to get to and fro. And they have people that will help with homework, and they do a great job. So I want to make sure they get a shout out if you want to do something through me or through them, however you want to do it. But that's my stuff up there. If you want to give me some money, that's great too, because I worked hard tonight, I would say. I got a bunch of mail to read. Can you imagine that? It being my birthday? Let's read some mail, shall we? I don't know if they're listening tonight, but my neighbors across the street, Lisa, Joe, Sierra, Savannah, and their little dog Winnie, which is one of Bessie's best friends now after not liking each other for years. They sent me this. Isn't that sweet? And they say, "May the wind rise to meet you, and may your prop not be wound too tight." Right on. That's so cool. Thank you, guys. That's so great. We had dinner outdoors, and for my birthday, they said, "Well, there's no surprises, Vance." The no surprise is a 4-pack of diet root beer and a big bowl of Lisa's guacamole, which is the best guacamole on the planet. And that's what I had for breakfast. That is also what I had for lunch. And I imagine I'm going to have guacamole for dinner, and I'll never tire of it. So that's great. One of the other pair of people that came, Tony and Karen, you might be listening tonight. They're minister friends of mine. They keep me on the straight and narrow. They're congregational ministers. Don't get worried. They're like 12 steps from Jesus. Not that that's a bad thing. Happy birthday, old friend. Thanks for bearing with us into old age. You're still a kid. Tony and Karen. And this is advice from a polar bear. You guys will dig this. It says, live large. Be thick-skinned. Sniff out opportunities. Learn some good icebreakers. Be fearless. And keep cool. I love that. That's a cool card. CM, you are going through a bunch of stuff. I wonder, are you still on, sweetie? You are such a dear. I know you've got a lot of things coming up, and but you took the time to send me this wonderful card. Isn't that beautiful? Dear Vance, here's to another flight around the sun. Thank you for sharing your music and humor with us along the way. No sweat. You got that. This journey has been unlike any I've ever been on. Thank you for making it bearable. Well, we wish you the best, dear. Blessings and many more flights for you. And this is what this card does. Ready? Y'all ready for this? Come on now. Isn't it cool? Ready? Let's do that again. Oh, Shaka Zulu. CM, that is the sweetest gift. Look at that. That is the dearest. I love, I think they call this paper engineering. I love fantastical paper engineering. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. This is from Karen Schneiderman. She might still be here. Happy birthday to be. Dear Vance, look at this scene. Holy smokes. This scene, huh? That's beautiful. A little early for the snow, Karen, but this is a beautiful, beautiful photo. Happy birthday to you. Can we crawl into the beautiful in pictures? What a great line. Can we crawl into the beautiful? I might have to write that down, Karen. I'm going to steal that from you. Crawl into the beautiful. Yeah, I like that. She's wishing me better times, health and gratitude that I've given them as I've given to so many others. Thank you, Karen. That's a lovely, lovely thought. This is a cool card from Andy and Linda, one of the Andys. I'm going to show you the envelope first. I'm not going to show Andy's address, but looking for the envelope is just so cool. What a, cool colors and everything. Isn't that awesome? And it's just a beautiful, beautiful. And this is the card that came. Look at that. Look at that butterfly. That's great. I think it's a butterfly. Reason why I say that is that my entomology is not too bad. It might be a moth. It might not. I don't know what kind of butterfly it is then. But I can find that out later. Dear Vance, as the card says, you are truly a unique and wonderful man. I'm not going to read all that. It would be so much harder making through the past year and a half without having your pajama party to look forward to every Monday night. That's what I'm here for. For that alone, you deserve only good things during the coming year. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Andy. We look forward to this virus being at a stage where we can feel comfortable attending concerts again, so we can finally see you in person once more. Thank you for being you and sharing yourself with us. Yes, I feel the same. I'm doing a few concerts here and there with some trepidation from time to time, but I'm sort of picking them and choosing them, and it's a crazy, crazy hard time. Yeah, Andy, it's a butterfly, but I don't know what kind it is, though. But it's beautiful. Fantastic. Look at that. Got a little bit of an iridescent thing going on, too, because of the light. That's so awesome. This is from Liz Collins. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. John Muir. Liz, you are on the money with that. Look at that. Isn't that great? These cards are slamming. Thank you, Liz. Liz is a stalwart. She's just always around, and it's just lovely. I got a lovely note from Lisa Ruggiero. Ruggiero. That's how you pronounce it, I bet. Thanks for continuing to do what you do. She loved the Joni Mitchell and the Todd Rundgren the other night. And that little snippet of Redbone that I did. What's the matter with your head? She had 2 funerals this week, 2 beautiful people that did finally pass. And they were in pain, so it was the lesser of evils. Lisa, we got your back. We've all been through that, and we will all go through it again, many of us. So we understand. And isn't it something? It really is something else again when you can share something like that, and it's a very sad thing, and people understand, and it makes the. It's just light wording to say that. It makes your burden lighter if you lay a little bit of it on me. But I think that is how that goes. I think if you say it out loud, it doesn't quite squash all the grass on your lawn. It sort of sits there openly. Yeah. Oh, here's a cool one. It's from Bonnie and Chuck. Pure unfiltered joy. Ah, I'm happy. Woo, woo. That's what that's the voice I always give a dog that's very happy like that. Doesn't matter what size. Ah, hello. I'm a doggy. I'm happy. Happy day. What? I'm happy. That's how I roll. Dear Vance, we wish you a joyful birthday and a year full of love. Thank you for being the catalyst of a community of music, friendship, and caring love. All the best to you, Bonnie and Chuck. And each one signed it, because Bonnie signed it earlier, and then Chuck signed it a little later with a black pen. So it's not one of those, like we learned to do with you got a partner, let me forge it, let me write with the other hand and make it look like they signed it. That's Chuck. That's Chuck's writing. That C is different than Bonnie's. I'm being forensic. Nice job, you two. I'm just playing. Thank you for taking care of me with that. And this is just this is fantastic that that I'm able to have a birthday. And the doggy says happy birthday. I know he does have a birthday. We got a couple. There's a couple dogs on this street that will come up to me and do that. Bessie will not. Bessie will come up. Yeah. Happy birthday, Daddy. You got chicken? Bessie's greeting is always followed with, "Do you have chicken?" But who's going to bed? Dee Dee? Today? Dee Dee, it was great to see you a couple Sundays ago, you and Jim. It's always great to see you and hang out. Thank you for your lovely cards last week. And Dee Dee gave me an early birthday card. It's here somewhere. I read it last week, though, I think. Yeah, I think I did. It was lovely. Thank you for and bringing me tomatoes. Dee Dee's tomatoes out of that garden. If you ate the tomatoes, you would swear off candy. That's how good them tomatoes are. Those tomatoes are so good. They're like candy. So next week, no idea what the theme will be. This, you can't really call this a theme this week. This is just a celebration of my birthday. I lay back on my birthday. You know, I've tidied up over here. I'm in the middle of writing a handful of songs. There are some songs that are not going to make it to the album, I don't think. But I've got some others in my brain that I think need to come out. Good night, Lisa Jeanette. Love you. Hi, Amelia. Happy birthday to me. Thank you so much. I didn't get any e-cards this year yet, Ann. So I haven't checked my email in a while yet either, though. So we never know. But no, I haven't gotten any e-cards. But I love you, Lisa Jeanette. Lisa Jeanette. Lisa Jeanette. Lisa Jeanette. Lisa Jeanette. She's one of my closest friends. I adore her. And all the ships at sea. Unbirthday. Huh. What would I do for an unbirthday? I don't know. The theme is me. I don't know what my unbirthday would be. It'd be something. But yeah, I this was a grand birthday. There's been a lot of guacamole. A lot of guacamole. I know it's supposed to be low carb, but I had to have it on something, so I had it on chips. But that's all I ate. Plus, I ran 4.5 miles on, what was it, Saturday or Friday? I can't remember what it was. And then I'll probably run 4 tomorrow and burn off a whole bunch of stuff. So hopefully my A1C will stay at a level that keeps me from losing legs and eyes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Thanks, John. Thanks for hanging out. What is and isn't going to make it on the album? Verbally, I don't know if I can, Craig. Off the top of my head, here's something that might make it to the album. I might have a tune. I might redo something from the old Rounder records. I might try to rewrite Good Cup of Coffee. Anybody that's familiar with the Vance repertoire, there's a tune called Good Cup of Coffee. It's an inside wink to racism and anxiety. And there's a part where he goes to the counter and sits and opens. It's such an old song, he goes and opens a paper. No one sits and opens a paper anymore. So that's a strange line to have to rewrite. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to go, but I'm going to rewrite a couple lines in that song, and that might end up being one of the up-tempo tunes in the album. And I was thinking of calling the album Black Americana. I'm not. Hey, thank you, Michael Kelly. Hey, Michael Kelly, one of the best modelers in the world at what we do, and becoming a friend of mine. I love you, brother. And why don't you PM me on Facebook and Facebook messaging? Let me know what you're working on. I want to see what you're building. That'd be great because Michael Kelly's an incredible model builder and a generally nice guy. Beth Beck. Yeah, thank you, Beth. Beth Beck was one of the first people I ever saw play guitar and sing successfully. That was back in in the mid '70s when we started hanging out with you, me, and Pam and Kenny and a bunch of people. It was just lovely. Um, but yeah, Beth, thank you. Beth is a music teacher, and she's a wonderful voice and player back then. I remember. Um, Good night, Deb in the wheelchair. Good night, Hep 1013. Great seeing you. Um, Thank you, Michael. Yeah, it'd be great to be in touch a little bit. I got all kinds of fun ideas that I'm doing. I actually wrote them up for those of you that don't know. I write a column in our newsletter called The Muse, and our model airplane newsletter, and a lot of the ideas are there. But I've been bouncing them off of other people too. So, I'm just like a walking non sequitur tonight. But squirrel. I'm just talking stuff. Y'all want to hang out for a little bit and talk some stuff? I'm around. We can do that. Have a little, talk show where I'm in the middle of a show and I'm talking. I guess that's a talk show. Remembers a time when he used to open up news. Aloysius, Deborah said the same thing, but what that does, that makes the song. It's the song is so anxious and pertinent in present time. Then to look back in time, I think is going to be a real albatross around its neck. But it's really that's a nice idea. You're not the first one to say that. I'll have another look at it. How do I decide what goes on an album? Well, to be honest, Donna, the way I decide is usually, if there's 12 songs on an album, by the time the album comes around, I'm not as prolific as people think. I really put a serious nose to grindstone anytime I go to write something. Maybe too much. Maybe I need to write more freely. But if there's 12 songs that go on an album, you can bet that before I got to the album, I had 14 songs. Most people come to the album with 20 songs and peel them back. And that's just not me. I might have 20 songs here, but some of the ones, like, I'm not sure Mr. Fix It Up Man will make it to the album. It's fun and such, and You're Delicious, the other zombie song, is probably not going to make it to the album. Say Your Name, Saw Your Mama at the Market when you were back in town, probably won't make it because I never play it. Mr. Fix It Up Man, I played. Simple Things will definitely be on the album. I Hope He's the One this time. Duh, of course. Mother of Trouble will be on the album. One or two of these things. It's a favorite of Lisa Jeanette's, and I'm sure she's gone. But it's got some good stuff in it, but it just doesn't pick up. I am back and forth on Brand New Flag. I think it may be more inflammatory than I feel like being. I just don't want to have to defend it. So Santa Claus Won't Stand Up is going to be very different. It's going to be a cappella with some hand clapping and some backup vocals. I think that's going to be a blast. Honeysuckle Fences, I Don't Want Really Like Karate. Walk Slowly With Me, about Roscoe the dog, will be there. Bad For Me is definitely going to be there. There's a song I do by a friend of mine named David Goldfinger called A Room Somewhere. Yeah, Amber, I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know. I'll give it another look. It's just kind of horny toady. It really is. If any man can do what you need him to do, the Mr. Fix It Up can't boop it. I never play it. I never play it out in a gig, and that is that's one of my litmus tests. If I can't take it out on a gig and make it work, thank you, Dana. Hi, Amelia. See Amelia. You can hang for a little bit, sure. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't think that's going to make it. I also want to call the album Black Americana, because there's quite a bit of talk about Americana and what that means and how black it is and isn't. and I just want to thumb my nose at at categories. I don't know, Bad for Me could be a final track. That could be in the middle of the album, not unlike Zombie Patty Cake was in the middle of the last album. I kind of like putting a fun tune in the middle of the album like that. I don't know, Craig. The last tune might be some spoken word again. I don't know if people like that. It might be a pain in the ass. People are like, God, do I have to listen to this now? But I'm just trying to, I have stuff to say. I also would like to cover D'Angelo's One More Again. It's go look it up if you don't know it. It's an incredibly well-written, very quiet R&B tune, just about seeing somebody you haven't seen in a long time, and it's magnificent. I was thinking of doing that on Resonator with rather than having a full funk band behind it, with like upright Resonator, lap steel, and a mandolin, and somebody playing drums. I thought that would be just such a twist on the whole idea of what Americana might be. Here's somebody taking an R&B tune and doing it like folk Appalachian style, and they're black. So, well, thank you, Craig. It means the world. The other thing is that, people, Craig and I have had this talk a little bit, and other people have too. People don't, Rebecca, it's fine. You can lurk. That's all right. Thank you, sweetie. Thanks for the happy birthday wish. You're such a love. Love you. You're so great. I think I would like to program an album as if people were listening to the album to see what I was thinking from top to bottom, and not so that people are just cherry picking tunes out of it, which you're welcome. One is welcome to do, but I still think in terms of an album with a capital A, and I think that's how I want to chase it down. That's really big for me. Even if the back of the album, I was thinking that the back of the album could have, rather than a beautiful picture like my buddy Tom Holman put on the back of this, I would love a back of an album that had a ring like from a glass and some dripped water on it, because that's what people do with these damn things anyway when you're in a CD. And I'll just own it and say, yeah, put your glass here. But, play the damn CD or burn it and give it to somebody else, or burn it and put it in your computer. I've got all kinds of crazy ideas. But that's kind of how I want to shake it. But I definitely want to make an album. And I'll come begging for money soon enough. Don't you worry about it. I'll be hounding you people for cash. It'll be donations. I'm not going to promise anybody CDs, because if I promise you a CD and you take an album, then I got to pay all the taxes on it. So I'll send you a CD if you'd like one, but it'll be totally separate from having donated money to help me make an album. I know that sounds like a funny gray area thing, but and I don't know if Mary's listening tonight, but she's supposed to be done with my taxes in the next 4 days before the 15th. So I'm looking forward to writing that check. But yeah, I'll come hounding you folks at some point for ka-ching. I don't want to worry about it now. I'll be able to make an album. To be honest, somebody has already started. Somebody gave me $1,000 a couple weeks ago to start, and I still had $1,000 from the last album. So I've already started. I've got 10% what I need. I hope to raise 20 grand, and I'm not going to start yet. So I'm just telling you everything because you're here. And yeah, Amelia, I'm glad you like listening to the experience of right. That's right, a coaster CD. That's it, Bill. Yeah, that's sort of a funny way to look at it. Maybe if you open up the inside, it's actual like a place where you can put chips and salsa. But yeah, I'll be making an album. What I do with it after that, I don't know. Can I get publicist Carrie Baker to dig it? He was very cool. He was a big ass publicist on the West Coast that pushed the last one before the world got sick. And his promise to me, he says, you make another album, I would be happy to listen to it. And he's not going to guarantee that he's going to work it, which I think is great. I think that's a great guarantee. He said it's got to be worthy and it's got to be in line with something that I feel like I can work. So it's not going to be just automatic. So that raises the bar. I would like to be able to guarantee him. I'll pretty much guarantee him it's going to be a slamming album, whether he works it or not. But oh yeah, there's guac in there waiting for me, Craig. Don't you worry. I'm going to get some guac. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on making an album. Amber, I will look again at Mr. Fix It Up Man. I need to be able to play it out at a show, and I haven't been able to make that work that way. And I'm going by the old Sean Colvin dicta, where she said to me some years ago, she said, I don't ever want to record a tune that I can't play live. I just thought that was such a great way to own your art. If she can't play it, she doesn't want to. Record it. I just thought that was a great ownership of art. Yeah, Craig, I thought so too. I thought that was great, honest guarantee. So I'm kind of living with that. That's cool. But yeah, so that's the thoughts on recording, and hunker down a little bit this winter. I don't see a whole lot of gigs. I'll be doing this and some things here. I'm waiting for this variant to peter out. Michael's another one. He likes listening to an album too. Great. Yeah, we've talked about it a little bit. Yes, please, Creative Vibe. Let us follow you on the journey you develop. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for your VOC, vote of confidence. That's how I want to do it too. Thanks, Craig. I'm glad you agree. I wonder if she'll even remember having said that. Maybe she would. But that's how I want to chase it down. But yeah, I think I may have done one more gin a couple times here. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that next week. I'll have the resonator in here and I'll pull it out for that. And Rebecca Lauda. Rebecca Lauda. Well, Kathleen, you're very kind. You're a Vance fan, so your opinion does not matter. You just love me. It doesn't matter what I do. There's just a great place for that. Bill, I'll do the best I can. Thank you. As you know, Unfamiliar Moon is for Jeanette and so many others, but particularly for her. And it's different every time I do it. I hope it wasn't too different tonight. Andy, thank you so much for your card. You and Linda. Just call her up. I don't really have Sean's number. I had her ex-husband's number, but I don't have Sean's number. That's all right. I don't have to ask her. I'll leave her alone. But she was always, when I toured with her, she was so good to me. She went running with me a couple times. It was great. Sean was lovely to me. Garden in winter on the resonator. All right, next week will be some resonator. Maybe that'll be the theme. I'll just call it Some Resonator. I'll play some songs on the resonator. Sweet Jesus on a jet ski. Is that my theme tomorrow? Oh, that's cool, Johnny Scroggs. There's a few songs you don't like. Okay, Kathleen. Of mine? Okay, Kathleen. We don't have to know. Unlikely Songs for Resonator is an entire album. Starry, Starry Night on the Resonator. That'd be great. Oh, man. What other unlikely tunes on the Resonator? Yeah, that's pretty funny. Love you too, Johnny Scroggs.
Take care, buddy. Well, it is 9:30. We'll put up this. Sweet Jesus on a jet ski. You never heard me say that? That's my. You know, I try to be sweet and profane at the same time. Kisses to you too, Kathleen. You're supposed to like everything I do, dear. Kathleen, do you see your bag over in the door over there? I got to use it. I put my food in it when I travel. And sometimes my shoes. Thank you, Kathleen. Kathleen, can I wash that bag? Let me know if I can wash that bag. Just throw it in the washer on the easy or something. All right, everybody. This is great. One more quick commercial. I love you, peepers. Y'all, peepers. We'll see you. Bob Hunt, if you're listening, sometimes Bob Hunt is out there, or Ara, some of these other modelers. Thank you. If you're out there, Tommy, Michael Kelly, all you model airplane people that check me out, checking in with me, I appreciate that. I'm just grateful. I am just simply grateful. I got nothing else other than how grateful I am to still be on the planet with my fake parts and my anomalous like things going on with me and my life and everything else. I can wipe it down, but don't put it in the washer. Okay, thank you. That's cool. So let it go ahead and let it get a little grimy if I wanted to. Thank you, Michael. I'll see you Wednesday, right? And we'll work on fun stuff. We have a blast. Craig, you're just a little late, bro. Craig Aiken. We call Craig 6 Hour Aiken. And if you want to know why, it's because, have I said this already? Craig Aiken came into the studio when I made this album with the drummer that had already played, and in 6 hours laid down 6 killer bass parts. And he's a god. And for some reason, he and I are a little symbiotic. And we're just, he's probably, I would say probably one of the best pop, jazz, upright bass players I've ever played with, maybe in the world. And he's my friend. So that's a very cool thing. Oh, David Allen. I will see you Wednesday also. I gave you homework. Hopefully you did it. Yeah, I love you people. This is great. Y'all just, nobody wants to go home. Let me do that commercial once more. You basically said you were never late. You weren't. I love you too, Dave. Good night, Peter. Peter is going to help me put together a Wikipedia site so that I don't look like I don't exist. That'll be great to exist a little bit more. Thank you, Peter, for that offer. Sometime in the winter, I will get stuff to you that makes sense, and you can edit away. Very cool, people. Much love. Love. Flying. So when you see me on stage and you see me do this, you know that's for you.